Iceland, home to around 330,000 people. Over 2/3 of its inhabitants live in the capital, Reykjavik, and the surrounding area in the southwest of the country. For Europe's most sparsely populated nation, aspiring to the highest honours in sport has been tough. Iceland is still waiting for its first Olympic gold medal. Transworld Sport filmed with the men's team just weeks before their appearance in Beijing. The team achieved further success in 2010, claiming a bronze medal at the European Championships. After most of that squad retired, Iceland failed to qualify for the 2016 Rio Olympics, and many people feared for the future of the team. Where would the next generation of talent come from? Step forward, 18-year-old Gisli Þorgeir Kristjánsson.
Handball has always been a huge part of my life. It's something I've always been involved with and have really enjoyed.
Kristjan is married to Þorgerðar Katrín Gunnarsdóttir, one of Iceland's leading politicians. The second oldest of the couple's 3 children, Gisli was a talented handball and football player. Clubs from both sports were interested in recruiting him, so there was a tough decision to make. Aged 15, he chose to follow in his father's footsteps.
He's helped me to develop as a player on every level. He's taught me to be more mature and to take on more responsibility. It was very important for me to learn those things at a young age, to be a leader both on and off the court. And it's crucial for me to have the confidence and ability to keep the team working strongly together.
There's a lot of difference between a talented player and a good player. And it takes time to be a good player, to be on the top in the Bundesliga. So even though everybody's talking about him now, you have to stay calm, be patient, and train us a lot to be competing in the best leagues in the world.
Gisli currently plays for FH Hafnarfjörður in the Icelandic National League. When Transworld Sport was in town, the team were playing away to Valur, their rivals at the top of the table, who had defeated them in the grand final the previous year. Gisli was on top form as his team raced to a 15-5 lead at half-time. Halldór Jóhann Sigfússon is team coach.
His strengths, he's a very quick player. It's very difficult to play one against him. He can almost beat every guy in the situation 1 against 1. He's also very good playing with the line player. He has a very good understanding of the game. He sees all the court and has very good skills, for example, going from defense to attack.
Gisli played a key role in the match, scoring 4 goals as his team recorded a dominant 33-21 victory to maintain FH's undefeated start to the season. It won't be long before the teenager will be looking to move to mainland Europe to play in more demanding leagues, such as the German Bundesliga.
I want to hold him here in FH for at least 1 year more, this season, next season. But I think it will be a lot of teams in Germany and in Denmark, maybe other countries who want to have him.
With FH also playing in the European League, Gisli is often on the road. Being far from home will be something he'll have to get used to if he signs for one of Europe's bigger clubs. Life away from friends and family could be tough for the teenager, but he's confident that he'll be able to cope.
If I moved abroad, I would make sure that I returned home on a regular basis. But also, it will be nice for my friends to fly over and visit me. Either way, I'm sure that I'd be able to keep in touch with them via the internet, mainly through social media networks, such as Snapchat or Facebook.
Gisli is still a student, but his school allows him to take time out to attend training camps and tournaments. When he graduates later this year, Gisli could continue on to university, provided that he can fit the studies around his handball. But with the potential to compete at the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, he may have to make another tough decision regarding his future.
It would be incredible to get to the Olympics like my dad. And it's no secret that the generation coming through is very strong. There are a lot of promising players emerging.
Whilst we were filming with Gisli, he received a call-up to train with the Icelandic national team, who were preparing for a friendly match against Sweden. It was a big moment for the youngster, playing alongside some of his childhood heroes from the 2008 Olympic team.
It would be really nice if I managed to get some game time against the Swedes. They are, of course, a very strong team, which is something we need to be prepared for going into the match. To play for the national team would be a huge honour for me. It's the first time that I've even practiced with these guys. I grew up watching a lot of them, like Kristjan Sigurdsson. He was my idol when I was growing up.
When match day came around, Gisli was named in the team but started on the bench. 14 minutes into the first half, he took to the court and made his international debut for Iceland.
I think it's going to be a big moment for him and also for me and his mother. I mean, as an 18-year-old or youngster to play the first game must be a lot of pressure, but he's going to be proud of himself. It's a good memory, and I'm just going to enjoy it if he's going to play 1 minute or maybe 20 minutes.
Gisli enjoyed about 15 minutes of match action, sharing the court with his childhood idol and all-time leading goalscorer Guðjón Valur Sigurðsson. The youngster's skills as a playmaker helped the team to secure a 31-29 victory over their Scandinavian rivals. Despite not scoring a goal, he was more than satisfied with his first international appearance.
It went really well, and it's fantastic that it's finally happened, that my childhood dream of playing for my country has come true, and I couldn't be happier. Obviously, it would have been great to score a goal here in front of the home fans, but playing an international match is a different level. I could really feel that today. This is a much higher standard, all round.
Although the Icelandic general election was just 2 days away, Gisli's mother wasn't about to miss her son's debut and took a break from campaigning to enjoy a special family moment. National team coach Geir Sveinsson is a former teammate of Gisli's father and was pleased to have awarded the teenager his first cap.
I took Gisli firstly because I think that he's a huge talent and he's a young player. And I just wanted to see him, how he would react in this situation. Firstly, to train with the first team, with the A national team, and secondly, of course, how he would, play against a player such like the Swedish player. So I was more or less pleased with his performance.
Gisli's debut was headline news in Iceland, with many media outlets wanting time with the rising star of their national sport. And there's little doubt that Gisli Þorgeir Kristjánsson will become an integral part of the Icelandic national team in the years to come.
I've been playing this sport since I was a boy, and it's been my whole life. After everything that I've put into it, I'm determined to succeed. I'm not about to give up now.